Good evening there, gang. Thanks for joining me, and welcome to a quick tour around the collection. So this is something I wanted to do for a very long time indeed, through a combination of just not having good enough shelves to display everything, having too much stuff, and just not having space. I've never before been able to display the absolute entirety of my collection, but thankfully I'm now able to do that, and I'd love it if you'd join me for a quick spin round the robots, shall we? Okay, we're going to begin over here then, I reckon. So, this is movie slash beast stuff slash other. So, there's a lot of slash other around here. Just because a lot of things didn't have a certain place to go. But we'll begin at the very top. This is the movie leader class fellas. This is Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. That's Hunt for the Decepticon Starscream, very lovely thing. That's Battle Ops Bumblebee. And that is the Generations Red repaint of Leader Ironhide. He is alright. At their feet, we have the Legends class tier. So it's Optimus Prime Jetfire from Revenge of the Fallen. That is Springer. Skids and Mudflap, hello lads. There they are. The Fallen and Grindor. And then we have Movie 1 Megatron, which is the worst thing I've ever seen. Legends Bone Crusher. That's Sideways, and Cliff Jumper. Camaro, classic Camaro, Cliff Jumper, fellow. Next shelf down, this is movie Autobots. The thing about these figures is, with the Voyagers and Deluxes, there's really not a lot of difference in size. So we'll just go from the back row and see where it takes us. First of all then, that is Stratosphere, hello my friend. And we have movie 1 Ironhide, Revenge of the Fallen Sea Spray, Human Alliance Dark of the Moon Leadfoot, and that is One Step Changer Grimlock from the last night. Just in front of those then we have Dark of the Moon Skyhammer, wonderful figure. Hunt for the Decepticons Battle Blades Bumblebee. Scan Series Ratchet is in there somewhere, there he is, he's great. Who's that? Power Battler Crosshairs. He's not very good. These two wingy spikes and the pointy head belong to Dark of the Moon Air Raid. That is Age of Extinction Scorn right there. And over here, front row and small fellas, let's have a look. We have Revenge of the Fallen Breakaway and I want to say Depth Charge. I think his name's Depth Charge, or it may be Sonar. Anyway, there's Jolt with Legends Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee and Enforcer Ironhide. That is movie 1 Jazz. Ooh, Steeljaw. There he is. Leadfoot's little dog friend, who I'm sure we can all agree is everything wrong with the movie aesthetic. Little fatty Leadfoot. Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Guzzle. That's the teeny tiny Optimus Prime that came with Stratosphere. Leadfoot's little Human Alliance mate, and Legends, I want to say Dark of the Moon Flak, and there's movie 1 Optimus there, possibly the worst figure I've ever seen. Anyway, front row deluxes, that is movie exclusive Sideswipe, that's the repaint of Sidearm Sideswipe. Allspark Power Longarm, he's great. There's Tomahawk, woo! And that, I think, is all of that shelf. Heavens above. Shelf number 3 here then, we have the Decepticons. Oh no, look out. So, right, Dark of the Moon. Nest Mindwipe, he's very good. No, that's Revenge of the Fallen, isn't it? That's Dark of the Moon Megatron, extremely good figure, bit small between Mindwipe and the Fallen, right there. Then we have Long Haul. Shockwave at the back there, and coming forward a bit, we have Terror Dive, Demolisher, Nitro Zeus, woo, Deluxe Dark of the Moon Starscream, that's a wonderful figure, Bone Crusher there, and Allspark Power Dropkick. And up the front we have Revenge of the Fallen Ransack, Dirge, Dark of the Moon Hatchet, Hunt for the Decepticons Hailstorm, and then, oh god, was that Revenge of the Fallen, I want to say? Yeah, Revenge of the Fallen, Dead End, and Breakdown. Legends class Tankor, wonderful. Dark of the Moon Legends Soundwave. Movie 1, Legends Blackout. That is Bludgeon, the repaint of Wreckage. Wonderful figure. Oh my god, remember this one? Cyberverse. Is it Cyberverse? Cyberverse Commander class Blackout. And then we have Revenge of the Fallen Dirt Boss. Skystalker. That's Mindwipe's little friend. Along with Stockade. Woo! And that, I think, is all the movie fellas. Nice. Next up we have general cartoon style fellows. So animated, what little is left of my animated and Prime collections, and some miscellaneous fellas too. So we have first edition Transformers Pride RC, and that's regular Voyager Bulkhead, animated Leader Bulkhead, and then we have Transformers Prime first edition Deluxe Megatron, a couple of Play School Gobots. That's Buzzarbot, and I don't know who that is, so if anyone wants to help me out, that's most welcome. Animated Snarl just poking out there, and then we have Prime Hotshot, Prime First Edition Optimus Prime. Down here we have RID Springload, and Rescue Bots Heatwave, who, as you can see, has got a little hard hat on. Prime RID Viacon and Arms Micron Jet Viacon. Beautiful things, along with Transformers Prime Wheeljack, who is great. And then that is RID 2015 Bisque. Unite Warriors War Breakdown there, who's based off the Prime Breakdown, which I had to sell because of an emergency. Sorry. Dead End and Dark Energy on Wheeljack, the two Wheeljack repaints. Morbot? Yeah, Morbot from Rescue Bots. I want to say Skyquake, or is it Dreadwind? I can't remember. But he's the Legion Scout. I don't know what that is. Small plain man from Prime. There you go, that's his full name. And some little fellas from RID. We have Windblade, Thunderhoof, and Clampdown. Yes, a couple more Thunderhoofs there. The Warrior class one and the One-Step Changer. You can just barely make out in a little haze of blue. Hey! And that's all of them. Alright, let's do some goddamn Beast Wars, shall we? So, this is most of my Beast Wars and Beast Machines stuff, along with just a couple of other things that I couldn't fit anywhere else. There's a lot of that going on, because I've just barely got enough space for everything, so I kind of had to improvise in a few spots. But anyway, we have Beast Wars Optimus Primal, Polar Claw there, Transmetal Optimus Primal just tucked away behind a Baboom, Long Rack, a bit of Cyber Shark, and just behind him, Generations Rhinox. We also have Beast Wars Neo Mac kick in there, Baboom, who we've seen. There is Talker from the Foozors, Tigertron. I must say thanks to Brent for donating most of these to the collection. That's the thing, a lot of these were actually given to me by people, and I can't remember most of them, so you're going to have to bear with me, because there's a lot to keep in my head, and I am improvising. Anyway, that's Karada. How you doing? Okay, that is Stink Bomb, Snarl, Bat Optimus Primal, who, I don't know, man. There's Bone Crusher. This, I believe, is Air Razor. That is Razor Beast. Ooh, look at that, razors. There is movie Slag in there. Slag Slug, the Triceratops man. I don't know what he's doing in that spot, but whatever. Transmetal Rhinox. That, I think, is Armordillo. Brilliant name. K9 right there. Doggy Man. Ramulus. Bantor. And this thing, I think, is just called Manta Ray. Right, I think that's a McDonald's one. I don't know. But yes, there they are, the Maximals, looking extraordinarily colourful. All manner of odd bits poking into the sky. And down here, oh my god, look at that, it's like a toxic explosion. So this is the Predacons, the Beast Wars baddies, who I've gone right into Longhorn, who I'm not even sure is a baddie. Anyway, so we have Transmetal Megatron, the T-Rex fella. That is Tarantulus, tucked away back there. Transmetal Scourge, who is a right awkward sod. He takes up loads of space because he goes all the way back and he won't stand up. What a twat. Megatron! God, look how mad he is. Looks like a Ninja Turtle. That is Predacons over there in the corner. Seems slumping over a little bit. He needs some pep in his step. Down there, I think... Oh god, what's that guy's name? He turns into a Scarab. I think his name is just Scarab. Or Scarum? Is it Scarum? I don't know. Anyway, that's Transmetal Scavenger. He's a masterpiece. That is Jetstorm? Right? Yeah, that's Jetstorm. Manterra, the best thing in the universe. Sky Shadow. Transmetal Pterosaur. A few fusers and little guys down here. That is Noctoro. Spitor. Longhorn again. Who, I don't know if he belongs there, but, you know, it'll do. This pair. One of them is Laserbeak, and one of them is Pterosaur, and I can't remember which. So there they are. Lads. Drillbit. God, what's his name? Snapper. He turns into a Terrapin. He's brill. There's Clawjaw and Buzzclaw. Transmetal Spitor back there. Regular Iguanus, hiding behind all these limbs. And Transmetal Iguanus too. What a pink-faced fool. This is, I want to say, Power Pinch? He turns into an earwig. That crab fella, I want to say Razor Claw. And that is Terragator, who is one of the weirdest things I've seen in my life. What an absolute bag of fruit pastels. And just below we have extra beast creatures. Let's bring some light down here. Extra beast creatures, beast machine lads, and a few combiners. You'll see why they're down here in a bit. So up the back we have Galvatronus, this time comprising obviously Cyclonus with Off-Road, Trailbreaker, I think Ironhide and Smokescreen down there. Skyrain, equally improvised with Rook, Sunstreaker, Prowl, and I think Alpha Bravo? I can't see. Injectors in the way. Megatronia is over there as well, sadly. I really wanted to give her a bit more prominence, but there just isn't that much space. Anyway, that's Ultra Jetstorm from Beast Machines. And we have Transketo. Triceradon. Who's that there? Beast Machines, Skydive or something? I don't know exactly, but I think it's Skydive. That is Saberback. He's ridiculous. He turns into a Stegosaurus, and he's some kind of voodoo witch doctor man. We have Striker, Tankor, flippin' Obsidian. God, what's his name? He's an Archaeopteryx, and his name is Arcadis. His name's Arcadis. There it is. Oh yeah. Alright, so that is the miscellaneous shelf, and the last one on this rather imposingly enormous bookcase with the sun at the top of it. Okay, let's step away from there, and do you want to know what all that is? That's a little bookcase with some stuff on it. There's Kicker. Oh no, he fell to bits. The elastic inside his belly let go. It's still in there, and it's still intact, but it's just let go of his legs somehow. Oh no! There's some DVDs in there, and some books, and my little light box. And, you know, lots of extremely safe cables, planet keys, instructions, that kind of thing. I don't know. And over here we have yet more robots. Shall we tuck in? Alright, let's begin from the bottom this time, just for giggles. There's no real order to this shelf. Bottom shelf is MISC, and then we have general Energon Unicron Trilogy stuff. So, alright, let's see what we have. Right, bottom shelf then, we have some Power Core Combiners. Hello, fellows. That is Grimstone and Bomb Shock. Heavy Tread at the bottom there, and I think this guy's name is Clocker. A couple of extra beasties in that we didn't quite have space for. That is Transmetal Prowl and Beast Machine's Silverbolt, the legendarily terrible Legendarable. Beast Machine Silverbolt. That's Alternity Banzai-tron. Very handsome figure indeed. Oh boy. Cybertron Quick Mix, I think. A couple of Cybertron Legends fellas, Megatron and Optimus Prime. And behind them we have G2 Megatron from Universe 2008, Beast Machines Mirage, and most of a G1 Guzzle. Oh, he's hiding, he's shy. Okay. A handful of Micromaster Combiners back there. We have Devastator, Superion, and Six Liner. Power Core Ice Pick. And a few awkward Voyagers at the back. We have Movie Incinerator, Classics Megatron, who I do have a lot of love for, but he just wouldn't go with the Generations lads. He's just too wacky. There is G1 Scourge, missing a few pieces. He hasn't got his proper hat. Botcon Battle Trap at the back there, and my custom Thundercracker. I did an alright job, didn't I? He's not too bad. Used a classic Starscream for a base. That's still, I think, the only actual custom I've ever done. Ah, he's alright. Oh no! Should we move on? Right, so this is mostly Armada stuff, along with, you know, a few other bits and bobs of that sort of era. At the back, this is Collectors Club Astro Train. God, he's great. Look at him. He's got all his minicons and that awkwardly stuck on because I didn't know where else they could go. But he's wonderful, and I will always have time for that guy. Armada Hotshot, I believe that's the Japanese version actually. I don't know what the difference is, if any, but a much maligned, but actually not that terrible in the scheme of things figure. Armada Pterosaur there, that came from Ben, thank you Ben. Oh god, minicons. Some minicons there. That is Armada Smokescreen, that's Armada Scavenger. We have Overload at the back there, hello. That was a Prizzy from Alfredery, brilliant. And a lot of these, I must mention once again, a lot of these Cybertron and Energon fellas came from Backslide Dan, so big thanks to you, my friend. Who else have we got then? That is Recluse. Like you say it Recluse like a recluse, but it's spelled Rec and then loose. Wonderful. With a W. Beast Wars Retracts. I'm not sure why he's there, but you know. Same deal with Air Hammer, Beast Machines, Buzzsaw, and Optimus Minor, I want to say. The crap monkey one that everyone hates. Monkey bastard hands! Anyway, that's Universe Treadbolt, the dreadful Sideswipe repaint. Cybertron Mudflap, Energon Tidal Wave, and then we also have Soundwave, and Grindcore from Allspark Power. I literally only like his name. Cheeky Blast Charge at the back there from Beast Machines. Nice. And also, Energon Strong Arm. Next shelf! Oh my god. Energon Armada. Look how much fun this is. Come on, look at this guy. That's Dirt Boss. He's wonderful. Is people's problem with the Unicron trilogy just that it's not G1? I think it is, mostly, isn't it? Anyway, that's Revenge of the Fallen Superion. He's the repaint of the Energon figure. I've got an upgrade kit for him somewhere, and I'm going to do it eventually. Snowcat there, and Energon Rodimus, Mirage, Towline, Megatron. There are two versions of that one. That is the smaller one, and he's wonderful. Energon Starscream as well. Likewise with the Optimus Prime, there's a big one and a little one, and that is the little one. They came in a 2-pack. God damn, he's a mess, isn't he? That is Superlink Landmine, 6-Shot, the repaint of Shot Blast. Hello, what are you doing there? War for Cybertron, Deluxe Soundwave, okay. Reverb from Cybertron. That is a minicon that I found in a blind bag. His name is Suppressor. There's Reverb again. Energon, I want to say Dive Bomb. Yeah, pretty sure Dive Bomb. Armada Laserbeak. Not quite complete. Very odd figure. Like him a lot, but he's weird. Energon Insecticon. That guy. Scavenger. Is it Beast Machines? Or Cybertron? I don't know what that is. Likewise with him. I don't know what his name is. Cannot think for the life of me what he's called. Ransack? They're all called Ransack, aren't they, generally? Oh, another oddity there. That's Hunt for the Decepticons. Insecticon. Just in here, along with Soundwave, we have the... Oh, Christ. Barely see him. Perfect Effect, Rumble and Frenzy. Alright. Ascending up the ladder like in Mortal Kombat. Round 1. Okay, so this is mostly Cybertron, mostly. Okay, to begin the Cybertron shelf, we have a not Cybertron toy. Allspark Power Dive Bomb. He's a repaint of Thundercracker. Crankcase in there. He's a repaint of Red Alert. Scourge, the big toxic tropical flower himself. This is Cybertron Blur. Don't know if there's any difference between him and the Armada one, but that one's got a planet key, so it must be Cybertron. And there, I believe, is the Minicon Incinerator, who is a mate of Blur's. Big Daddy! Vector Prime there, and Menasor. With Downshift, we love him, don't we? Oh god, and some more Minicons. Dune Runner. I'm certain that thing is called Dune Runner. That is... Hey, Ransack. And there's their mate, Ice Pick, as well. I forget what he's called, but he wants to tell me about 1688. And then we have Energon Landmine. Allspark... No, Cybertron Landmine, stupid. That is Allspark Power Jetstorm, who's a repaint of Cybertron Jetfire. Crumple Zone. That... Dive Bomb? No. Brimstone. Yes, Brimstone. There is Sideways. Deluxe Unicron. Whoop, coming back out we have Snarl. Hello, my small friend Scrap Metal. And of course, Cybertron Elite Hotshot. Right? Elite Guard Hotshot, something like that. X-Kaiser. And Transmetal Rat Trap. Look, whatever, man. It's a big, loving, happy family. Everybody's from the same place, and that place is called Gobotron. Da, 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 da. So the top couple of shelves here, we have Gobots and general other figures that I wanted to display. So let's check out who's in here. Right, that fella. We have the small Gobots up the front. That is Bugsy, Slicks, Stinger, Blaster, Bad Boy, Pathfinder, Fighter, Leader 1, Tux, Jeeper Creeper. God, they've got some naff names, haven't they? Jeeper Creeper, Water Walk, Good Night with a K, Twin Spin. His name's Twin Spin. I always want to say Twin Twist. And that is Zero, but his legs are so knackered that he has to do a little Lotus sit down. It's either that or in the bin. Just behind them, we have a couple of Rock Lords. Whoa, Boulder and Magmar. Those are the only ones I've got, regrettably. Oh, except for the Terror Rock up there. And we also have the more recent Machine Robo, Eagle Robo, Robo, Eagle Robo, and the Bike Robo, Action Robo, Machine Robo. He's crap, but he's good. And here we have the real MVPs, the Super Gobots. So that's Throttle, Spacey, Hair Fiend, Zemon, Stax. There's Bugbite, he's got his weapon. Woo. That is Baron Von Joy. There is Destroyer in all his wonder. And Warpath with his Fabo rotor thing. Not sure who that guy is at the back there. Little blue truck man. Don't know if he's got a name, but you can pull him back and he goes. It's not great. And then we have Psykill. That is a Mugenbein combiner. It's a Machine Robo, but I can't think what it's called exactly. Mugenbein something. Excavenger, something like I can't remember exactly. Anyway, there's Puzzler, the combiner. He's great. I didn't know until recently that he's a baddie. How is he a baddie? He's adorable. And then, of course, we have Leader 1 in the back. And some pink idiot who's a combiner, I don't know. Okay, this is the top shelf of this one. And this is just general some toys. Should we have a look? There is the Gundam Guzian that I built one day and tried to film it but screwed it up. That's a select converter, some kind of beetle man. Little tiny attack pack fella from McDonald's there, he's great. Tonberry from Final Fantasy VIII. Toxic Crusader, Radiation Ranger. Like that figure a lot. He's supposed to army build him, but I think he looks pretty rad on his own. Panthro! A big stupid Pachycephalosaurus that my brother got me. That is a knockoff of some kind of Brave toy. He's a big train, he's brilliant. I forget what he's called, but he's a fake one. That is Marshal Bravestar, sans hat. Oh Jesus, everyone freaks out when I show them this. Oh, you like Power Rangers? I don't really, I just like this one. Sonic, Solar, something, Trevelyan. I don't know. He's the train Megazord, and he's got a turban on. A couple of 3 3/4 inch fellas here. That is Toxo Viper from G.I. Joe. We have a biker scout from Star Wars, and a Force Awakens Stormtrooper. The Street Fighter 2 Blanka G.I. Joe figure. It's such garbage. I love it. These 3 little robots behind them, like this guy, and this guy, and this guy. I can't remember what they're called. It's something really basic like Rollbot. I can't remember exactly. I did find out the other day and now I've forgotten. What a genius. My brain is a sieve. A couple of Masters of the Universe guys there, Mantenna and Modulok. That's the Garbage Man from the real Ghostbusters. Yeah, there he is. That's the Rock Lord's Terror Rock. And then there's a few Attack Pack bits and bobs. Oh, hello, I'm a little space thing. And then so 90s. I love it. Oh yeah, and there's Captain Planet. Woo. And the Scorpion Alien, who's hiding away behind Panthro. Scorpion Alien, woo! Oh baby, there's more stuff up top, my god. So clearly we have Titan's Return Fortress Maximus up there. And we have the Kenner Flying Queen Alien. That is the Unrustable B-Man from Kickstarter. He's great. This is General Extra Megatrons. So we've got Cybertron Megatron back there, he's brilliant. Revenge of the Fallen Megatron in the middle there. And then we have car robots things. So that's Prowl. That is, I want to say, Rev. Movor, the Long Mover. Destructicon Scourge, that's the repaint of Hero Optimus Prime. X-Brawn there, and Gigatron. Is it Megatron? Gigatron? That guy. He is the tits. He is several tits. Okay, is this going well? I feel like we're doing alright. Next up, G1 Mother Lickers. Alright, let's do... Oh wait, look, there's that picture that Mr. Yib did of me. Oh, I love that so much. It's me, but as a robot in G2 colours. Isn't it the best thing I've ever seen, hand-painted? Oh, you sent me the original. It's a Decepticon cushion. Hey, my mum made me that for Christmas. What a legend. That bag has got some more artwork in it. Oh, Toys R Us. Oh, sad. And that cupboard is absolutely stacked from floor to ceiling with knockoffs. Hello, friends. So this is the top shelf of G1. They're not in any particular order. It's not like, oh, 84, 85, 88, nothing like that. It's all just, this is G1, they're all friends, let's just pop them in there. So we have Power Master Optimus Prime, wonderful. And then we have Retgar and Perceptor, looking extremely tall and sexy. Double Dealer in the back there. There we have Sideswipe, Ramjet, Trax, Blitzwing back there, and Astro Train. Come on, there we are. Couple of train bots, that is Kane and Suken. There's Birdbrain, and he's holding Streetwiser's gun. I don't know how I came in possession of Streetwiser's gun. I haven't got Streetwise, I've never had him. I've just got his gun somehow, I don't know. Anyway, that's Nosecone, Bumblebee, and then we have Dogfight and my boy Crankcase. Anyone else behind him? Yes, there is Pretender Bumblebee, sans shell, just on his own. I've come to realise over the last few years that sort of 88 to 91, that's my G1 really. You know, I don't relate that much to Sideswipe or Wheeljack or whatever. I'm more about the weird stuff that came later, such as Spinnerster. Hello, friend. I did review him recently. I don't feel like I was very kind to him. I should address his arms do actually move, and you know, I was all like, oh, he's dreadful. He's not. It's just I came to it late. Like, I love these guys, but I've had them for years. You know, Battle Trap, wonderful, obviously. Runabout and Run Amok there. You know, they're not good, are they? Come on. There's Carnivac, finally complete. Now I've got the shoulder pads little pipes. Landmine. This was from Peter Ballard. Landmine and Pretender Grimlock and Submarauder there, looking extremely nasty. Got some aerial bots in there, I think. Yep, there's Skydive. Oh god, who else is there? Is that Air Raid and Fireflight? I've got all of them but Silverbolt. They're not all in the right place. And they're not all in good shape either. However, Nor is in wonderful shape. Look at that shiny sucker. Okay, down here then we have some of my absolute favourite things in the universe. Let's zoom in on Gripper there. He's in combined mode with Light Speed and Flame, behaving like stilts. But that's the motivators, and I'm very fond. That is Skyquake. Not in amazing shape. His backpack's actually fallen off. It got the old gold plastic, and it's dropped off sadly. Machine Wars. Ooh, Machine Wars Sandstorm. Repaint of Rotorstorm. Wonderful thing. There is the Target Master Shawshot. And that's Stalker. He's my absolute boy. Rescue Force Drill. There's Goldberg. Hey! And we have a couple of Micromasters that I think is Fix-It and Groundshaker. Mixmaster there. Swerve. Rewind. Rollbar. Flame Feather. And then we have the Predators. Falcon. No, that's Falcon. That's Talon. And that's Snare. Beautiful. Okay, a bit of G2 next. Let's get the light. Let's get low, get low. Let's do a G2. That's Megatron. G2 Megatron, one of the best things in the universe. Combat Hero Megatron, pretty sure. There's Jolt. He's one of the hot rods. Laser rods. One of the laser rods, yes. G2 Sizzle, I think. Or Fizzle. This is either G2 Hoist or Machine Wars Hubcap. Or Machine Wars Hoist or G2 Hubcap. Hydra Dread from the Stormtroopers. He has a water gun, do you get it? Storm, because of water and because of Stormtroopers. There's Clench at the back there. Ooh, goddamn. Having a really hard time with the focus here, sorry about that. But there's Clench looking completely fabulous. He's in terrible shape. He's missing all kinds of bits. Stickers are coming off, he's broken. Oh, it's Laserbeak. Hello, mate. What are you doing there? Rapido and... You know, I did a review of this thing many, many years ago, and I called it Jetstorm, because I didn't quite believe that its name was actually Gobots. They called it Gobots, G-O-B-O-T-S. The actual name of this robot is Gobots, so they could hold on to the trademark. Have you ever heard anything sleazier? And that is Terradive. God, this is a really intimidating amount of bots. Sitting on the floor and looking up at this. That's like 7-8 feet tall. It's actually quite terrifying. Anyway, let's look at some more toys, shall we? Yes, G1 reissue Piranacon. Not the highest quality, but here's a ridiculous thing, and it's better to just buy it in a box for 20 quid off Amazon than spend 4 years scraping together knackered old yellow bits. Speaking of knackered old yellow bits, that is my very, very cigarette-coloured G1 Jetfire that I found at a car boot sale for £3. He's not in the best shape, but, you know, he was less than a fiver. What are you going to do? Hunger there. Do you remember when I did a review about Hunger and I was like, oh, there's never going to be a Classics one, and now there is one. Weird Wolf, Skull Cruncher. Blur back there looking a bit sullen. Oh dear, what's the matter, mate? Highbrow, looking very highbrow. Slingshot, way! Weird story. Slingshot was one of the very first figures that me and my brother got as kids. And I don't know why I remember this exactly, but my brother was convinced that his gun fired wine out of it. And I don't know why. And there's Broadside. Now on to the last bit of G1. So, you can kind of see where my priorities live. I've got friggin' Gripper and Skyquake up here looking proud and wonderful, who nobody remembers. And then at the back of the bottom shelf, the absolute Stone Cold classics, Soundwave, Prowl, Wheeljack, and the Insecticons. Oh, that shows you where I'm at. So Wheeljack's in alright shape. He's got most of his bits apart from the back fins. Prowl is missing a couple of things, and Soundwave's head is broken. I broke it off one time. I was trying to transform it with the face forward just to see if I could, and I couldn't, and it broke, so I had to glue it back on so now it doesn't transform. Brilliant! Anyway, there's Road Grabber, the Pretender vehicle, one of the deluxe Insecticons. His name's Ransack, isn't it? Okay, there's Gears, Cliff Jumper, Warpath, and a fistful of Action Masters, Skyfall, Banzai-tron, with Top Heavy and Razor Sharp there. And there's Inferno, Thundercracker, and Gut Cruncher. Lads. And that's most of my G1 fellas. There's some more over here. But for now, shall we skip back to the top and do some generations? Yes, I think we should. Okay, still with me there? Just gonna have a quick look at this top shelf where there are some Metroplexes living. There's G1 Metroplex with his mates Six Gun and Scamper, pretty sure. Cybertron Metroplex looking tall and wonderful. And Generations Metroplex looking truly mighty. He is there along with Before and After Six Sigma, the third-party six-gun man who is marvellous. There's Armada Unicron looking absolutely resplendent with his mighty hands. And just in front of Unicron we have the Minibots. On the edge of the shelf there we have Swerve, Wheelie, Brawn, Seaspray, Powerglide, iGear Rager standing in for Huffer, Generations Pipes, Cosmos, and that is Power of the Primes, Windcharger, and Beachcomber. Tailgate, Generations Gears, Titans Return Bumblebee, and Hunt for the Decepticons Hubcap, because why not? Okay, top of the show for Generations then. My god. Okay, top shelf is general purpose Decepticons. So at the back we have a few ultra class fellas from Universe and so on. There is Stormcloud, that's Voyager Dropshot. Generations Double Dealer has revealed the Shield Lugnut. He's wonderful, but he is being shadowed on by Lockdown. Universe Ultra Onslaught there, and Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon. That is Legends Slipstream there, hanging out with Lugnut, the animated Echoes. Oh, and there's Lockdown, brilliant. Whoa, I see what I was doing. Kind of starts to make sense now I look at it. There is Generation Skullgrin, Universe Galvatron, absolute piece of garbage. Generation Scourge, Axor there from Hunt for the Decepticons, I think. And the front row, this is quite a good front row. Look at this lot. The Henkei Coneheads, absolute stunners. There they are, Gente, Thrust and Dirge, and Henkei Ramjet with little Titans Return Fangry, why ever not. And over here we have Skytread and Crash Bash with United Tank Megatron, or Archforce. Either way, love that goddamn thing. And over the other side we have the two Tankors, Tall Tankor and Fat Tankor. That is Henkei Octane and Generations Beast Machines Tankor. They're both lovely things in their own way. Don't you love that IDW made them make sense? And finally, Power of the Primes, Skullgrin. Woo! And coming in at eye level, we have the slightly more up-to-date Generations Decepticon lads. So where do we begin? How about with the best thing I've ever seen? That is Unite Warriors Bruticus. What a legend. But I've given him the Hasbro Vortex because I just gotta have those colours, man. I gotta have the green and the purple and the yellow. Gotta do it. But he's a wonderful thing, as is Menasor, once again looking way better to my eyes than he does on camera. I don't understand it, man. He looks alright, but then you get him on camera, he just looks like a big doof. I don't know. Anyway, there's Leo Kaiser. He's wonderful. Camp as Christmas. So in the in-betweens there, we have Unite Warriors Vortex looking a little bit lonely. Sorry, mate. What am I going to do? And then we've Titans Mindwipe, Wolfwire, Skull Smasher. Then we have Universe 2008 Cyclonus, because he's great. That is a custom Stalker from the Hardhead mold. He's wonderful. Croc and Quake and Combiner Wars Blastoff. Woo! Front row then. Oh, here they are. Here's my boys. So with Combiner Wars Legends Blackjack. That is Mech Ideas Piston, the crankcase flavoured repaint of their Iron Fist figure. I do love him so much. There's Power of the Primes Battle Trap. Friggin' I can't believe that exists, man. That's ridiculous. Titans Return Trigger Happy with Overboard. And then we have Misfire. Universe 08 Ravage. Legends Slug Slinger. What a mighty beast. Look at that thing. So pretty. That could be a thumbnail, actually. Perfect. And then we have Titan's Terrible, Power of the Primes Dreadwind, who is a lovely thing. And just in the corner there we have Titan's Frenzy, Rumble, Fandom Bait. And then Nor, who is one of the only figures I keep in alt mode. Isn't that an interesting thing to say? Anyway, similar kind of thing for the Autobots then. More up-to-date general purpose deluxes and combiners. So we have Defensor at the back there, and Superion. He's got repro labels and some custom feet that you can't see. Whoops. Computron over there, pointing his gun like an idiot. Titan's Perceptor, avec repro labels. And in the back there we have Legends Blur. He is absolutely stunning. Headmasters, Highbrow, Hardhead, Chrome Dome, Brainstorm. There's Legends Cup, who is great. Titan's Return, Hot Rod, Double Cross, Twinferno, isn't it? And then the Wrecker Bros, Top Spin and Twin Twist, with a few, oh god, what are these things called? That's Brawn, Ptero, Sun Pigeon, yeah. And there's Clobber, the little Grimlock man, and good old Shuffler. Just a couple for Power of the Primes then, apart from the little ones up there. We have Slug and Jazz up front, with, oh god, Metal Hawk and Cloudburst, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's Rewind. Aren't they the grandest you've ever seen? Shifting down one, we have slightly older, but still nonetheless wonderful Autobot fellas. So we've got some big suckers at the back there. We have Jetfire and Power Master Optimus Prime. He's a custom. That is Sandstorm and Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. Titan's Return Broadside. Generations Warpath Henkei Convoy. Generations Springer, Whirl, Roadbuster. Reveal the Shield Retgar. I hate that figure. Generations Drift, very good. Universe Hound. That is Mars Toys TF Nation Rune. Hoist, RC, Windblade, and Chromia. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Alright, that was easy. And now a similar thing, just general purpose. Classics Decepticons. God, they're so cool. Overlord at the corner there with 6-shot. Universe Darkwind. Combiner Wars leader Megatron, Titan's Return leader Soundwave, and then triple changes. Woo! So we have Blitzwing, Astro Train, and Octane. All from Titan's Return. All rather good. They're not as good. We have Galvatron, notoriously iffy figure, and the Blitzwing repaint Megatron, who I'm actually very fond of. Generations Dreadwind? Yeah, Dreadwind. And then we have a couple of Henkei Seekers, Thundercracker and Starscream. Where's the third one, I wonder? Where could Skywarp possibly be? That Sunstorm is a knockoff, actually. He's a knockoff Beatdown 3 survivor. That is Universe Acid Storm and Collector's Club Nacelle. Lovely figure. And over there in the corner we have Jaxus and Combiner Wars Viper. Down the front, Insecticons, Kickback, Bombshell and Scrapnel, along with Ape Face, Reflector, Generations Thunderwing, and my latest friends, friggin' Legends Pounce and Wingspan. What a time to be alive. I can't believe that those things even exist. My god, I'm not arguing though, they are great. Pounce and Wingspan, Zoohauser. And now the final shelf of classics, etc. Just some more goddamn Autobots. Alright, so we have Generations Nightbeat, that is Classics Rodimus, Generations Skids there, Revenge of the Shield, Reveal the Shield, Solar Storm Grapel, Universe Inferno, who's wonderful, Titan's Getaway, not a popular man, and then Universe Smokescreen, Classics Mirage, Reveal the Shield, Special Ops Jazz, Henkei Red Alert, yes indeed, Universe Silver Streak, there he is, Reveal the Shield Turbo Tracks, Generations Wheeljack, Universe Sideswipe and Sunstreaker, yes indeed, Generations Trail Cutter, Universe Prowl, Classics Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper, oh they're so good. And finally, Generation Scoob. He looks like that. Whee! So there they are. This is the kind of focus of the collection currently. It's goddamn Generations classics, etc. They are the main thing that I do. They are the main thing. My name's Thew. And I've got a few more things to show you though, so shall we go over there? Alright, and this is the final wall of the collection, and we have the Detolfs in full effect, my friends. So let's have a look. Who's in this one? What's this? This, my friends, is a custom G.I. Joe Sky Striker, I think is called, painted up by the very talented Daryl Wall as our good mate Skywarp. Isn't it quite the thing? Look at the size of it. Good Christ. And it lives on top of the masterpieces because that's where it belongs. Okay, so let's look at the Decepticons. These aren't all masterpieces, are they? This is just kind of general high-end Decepticon things who live in here. So we have Mastermind Creations Carnifex, who is the big sexy overlord. And that is Transportation Captain from Fancy Cell, who's a very nice G1 accurate Astrotrain man. Back there we have Masterpiece Dirge and the magnificent Black Convoy with his slightly bent antenna, which bugs me to this day. And the rest of these are just all Autobots. So it's pretty much just big fellas at the back and then whoever else we can cram in. So up in the back there we have Gag Power Gravita, the absolutely sexy sludge surrogate. Down in front we have the wonderful Masterpiece Inferno, flanked by Ironhide and Ratchet, all looking absolutely pang. Bumblebee is there, and there's Daniel. I've lost his little dome. And there is Silver Streak, or Blue Streak, or Streak. Some kind of coloured streak man, but he's extremely classy, and I appreciate him a lot. And down here we have the next tier of Autobot masterpiece loveliness. Big old NPO1 at the back there, along with Star Saber. And in front we have Smokescreen, Road Rage. That Sideswipe's a knockoff. And then G2 Sideswipe. I've got an upgrade for him somewhere. I've got extra guns in that. And then we have Movie Masterpiece Bumblebee, who's a lovely thing. He does kind of have a contrast problem though. Super bright yellow, super dark black. Where's his face? And there's Wheeljack. And on the bottom shelf we have Geiger Power, Gutter and Grassor, absolutely towering over poor old Hasbro Masterpiece Grimlock there. Takes some beef to make him look puny, but they did it. So that is one of the two Detolfs. But before we get to the pinnacle, we'll take a look at what's in the middle. I know this kind of looks like a prestige bit where all the best of the best stuff should probably go, but in reality it's mostly just leftovers. Anyway, there's G1 Encore Fort Max, looking absolutely monstrous up there. Keeping guard over the top shelf, which is really a mishmash of stuff I really like. So we've got G1 Ultra Magnus and Bruticus way in the back there, with Alternator Swindle, big fan of him. That's the PlayStation Optimus Prime, total overrated piece of crap. Henkei Astro Train and Classics Astro Train as well, with Robot Masters, Wrecker Hook, yes. Couple of smallies tucked down there. That's World's Smallest Thrust, and that purple guy is from the Legends of Cybertron collection. His name is Decepticon. A few more G1E, G2E treats over here. We have a few mini-bots, Sea Spray, Cosmos, Hubcap and Brawn, with Inferno at the back. They're all stood on Optimus Prime's trailer because, you know, I'd love to give it space, but there is no space. Speaking of Optimus Prime, there he be, and there's G2 Laserrod Optimus Prime with his tanker trailer thingy. That is, God, Universe Legends Bumblebee. He's there because, I don't know. And there's those Dark of the Moon Dinobot minicons. God, they're ugly. Up the back, we also have... They're in such terrible shape, but I wanted to display them somewhere. There's Hot Rod with almost no stickers, and Rodimus Prime. Hot Rod, I believe, is standing on Rodimus's trailer, and they both look dreadful. Whey! Next one, this is mostly stuff from a package I got recently, actually. Titanium War Within Starscream. Movie Starscream, Legends class, on top of some kind of gross vehicle, with the I want to say that's the Fall of Cybertron Edition Legend Starscream. That is KFC Mugen Scope, the third-party Perceptor, with Action Master Starscream in the back there. This is mostly Perceptors. They just, I don't know, they go here because that's where they go. I don't know what that is, actually, that small Perceptor. Someone gave it to me, I don't know what it is. It's bad, isn't it? There's Creon Perceptor, a few Legends Cybertron fellas. That's Hotshot, and that is the Classics Red Alert repaint. And behind him we have the Classics Menasor repaint of Optimus Prime. Targatroid's Rodimus Man, I forget what his name is, or maybe I never knew. Blue Cat, that Brainstorm, his name is Blue Cat, I don't know who made him. Botshots, I think Tankor, or possibly Brawl. Targatroid's Nemesis Prime, that is Glypher from, I think, Impossible Toys? One of the longer named third-party folks. It was on BBTS for ages. Reveal the Shield Perceptor, not a massive fan, but that one's got repro labels. It's Grindrod from Toy World. He's great. Sort of classics versus third-party roll bar man. He's great. What are these? It's just random. So that is Wei Jiang Reaver, the repaint of the Goldbug version of that. Not the repaint, the knockoff, it's fake! Back there we have the Combiners, Armada and Energon Perceptor, both very odd figures, quite interesting but very odd. G1 Ironhide, he's an absolute mess, but he always was. That is, what's the company who made that one? Hot Soldiers, yes, Hot Soldiers Soundcheck, and Big Yellow Bee, his name's literally Big Yellow Bee. Creon Octane, Last Night Legends Grimlock, and a few Happy Meal Burger King idiots. Energon Optimus Prime, that is Red Alert, and there's a Starscream back there, and another Optimus Prime too. They're just dreadful. I've been on a serious Micromaster kick recently, actually. I love Micromasters. I just got these, was it today? It was yesterday I got these. So that's the Race Car Patrol, Freewheeler, Swindler, Road Handler, and Tailspin. That police car fella is a knockoff. That is the Battle Patrol, Sunrunner, Big Shot, Flak, and Sidetrack. That's the Construction Patrol. Oh god. Takedown. Yes, his name's Takedown. Then Growl. Growl, Nitro, and Ground Pounder. And that's the whatever Space Astro Patrol. They're all basically all broken. Hey, alternators! Oh my god, remember them? So this is Binaltech Laser Wave, Binaltech Skids, Alternators, Windcharger, and Rodimus. And I couldn't remember how to transform any of them, so that's how they're going to stay forever. Sports Car Patrol Micromasters, that is, the yellow fella is, oh god, let me get this right. Detour, the black fella is Blackjack, purple one is Road Hugger, and the blue one there is Hyperdrive. That is, oh god, Overload, I think. And then we have the Airstrike Patrol, Tailwind, Stormcloud, Night Flight, and Whisper. That's Flat Top, with his little aircraft carrier, very fond of Flat Top. That's the Off-Road Patrol, Powertrain, High Jump, Tote, and Mudslinger. A couple of extra ones, that's just Runway and Treadbolt, I think. And that's all the Micromasters! Oh my god, and I remembered all their names, I'm actually quite proud. Combiner Wars Devastator looking absolutely monolithic. My god, even though he's on the bottom, he's such a commanding fella. Oh yeah, there's a little Scorpionator on his shoulder as well. That is Keith's Fantasy Club Scorpionator. Thank you, Sid. God, people love to complain about this figure. Oh, it wasn't exactly perfect. Oh, but, you know, shut your face. Look at that thing, it's a monster. There's a few more mini-cons down here. I can't remember what any of them are called. No, wait. I don't know who that is on the left, but that's... hey, Runway again. Runway, Gun Barrel, and Dreadwind, I want to say. Or Thunderwing. I don't know. Like it matters. Who cares about mini-cons? Anyway, shall we take a look at the crowning glory of Thew's collection? It's the Skywarp Shrine. Oh my god, so this is where I keep every single Skywarp figure that I've managed to grab along the way. And there are quite a few. This isn't all of them. I don't claim to have all of them or the Ultimate Skywarp collection. Oh my god. Oh, Thew, you've missed a couple. I can't believe you've missed a couple. See, I just preempted you. I win. So at the very top, we have a couple of the Alt Mode Skywarps. There's one from Daryl and one from Will. I forget which one is which exactly, but thank you, boys. And they are standing guard, like a pair of gargoyles above the rest of them. I don't know. But up top here we have the oversized knockoff of the Masterpiece, the more recent Masterpiece Seeker figure, painted as Skywarp, and it looks wonderful, and it's from Robot Hero Airstrike, something like that. I forget what it's exactly called, but it just came in like it came in a carton. Like, not even a box with artwork, it was just a big, silly cardboard box. Because who cares? I'm down. And on the next one we have... God, that's cool, but that's another knockoff Masterpiece one. That is from Kubianbao. And it's got all the coronation gear on. Coronation Starscream! And doesn't he look majestic? So who do we have on the top shelf? That is Classics 2006 Skywarp. That was the one that kind of started it all for me. There is G1 Skywarp, who I found in a Toys R Us in Tamworth for £15. Absolute wreck. There is Henkei Skywarp. This is DX9 Skyshaker, the third-party fellow, who's alright. He's got a very odd transformation, very asymmetrical, but he's a handsome boy and he looks good. Right here we have the BotCon 2005, 6, I want to say 5, Legend Skywarp, repainted from the Cybertron Legend Starscream. There is the Creon Skywarp, that's world's smallest Skywarp. That is Combiner Wars Legion class Skywarp, that's Combiner Wars Legends class Skywarp. There's another Creo, I don't know. Moving downwards then, we have some more interesting fellows. This is a custom Skywarp that our mate Nathan made. It's a Gundam Zeta, and he repainted it just like Skywarp, gave it a fresh face, because I think the normal one has like one of those mouth plates, like Optimus Prime, but he sanded that off and gave it a mouth. Great job, my friend. Up the back there, that's another custom one. That is from Zeltrax Millennium. I think he used a Universe Dirge, which was based on the Galaxy Force Starscream, but he's repainted it like a boss. It looks absolutely mint. There is bog standard Deluxe Cybertron Skywarp. He's repainted Thundercracker. Robot Master Skywarp. That is the Heroes of Cybertron PVC Skywarp. Kotobukiya D-Style Skywarp. That was a model kit. That was great fun to build. That is the Collectors Club Skywarp, based off of the Generations Armada Starscream. There's his great-granddaddy actual Armada Skywarp. Thunderclash is down there too. Where is he? Hello. Hello, mate. And down here we have yet more of them fellas. That is Revenge of the Fallen Skywarp. The movie 2007 Starscream repaint. That's Combiner Wars Leader Class Skywarp. He is a Hulk, still currently available in every single B&M in the country. Universe Skywarp, the repaint of Beast Machine's Jetstorm. Oh, I was cheating here. That isn't that isn't a Skywarp, is it? That's Dark Energy on Starscream. But I haven't managed to get hold of a ARMS Micron Skywarp yet, and that is goddamn close enough. RID 2015 Skywarp. Oh, my friend, he's lovely. That's the one of those G1 decoy figures from the sort of Throttlebot era. Botshot Skywarp. A couple more Creons. This is from the Machine Wars set. This is BotCon, I think 2012, 2013. So there's the figure based off of the Revenge of the Fallen Dirge. There's the actual Machine Wars Skywarp as well. Hello, mate. But the BotCon one came with a couple of Creons. One of them is in the middle of teleporting. Isn't that neat? That is Q Transformer Skywarp. God, I want to say a Tactics, but I don't really know. It's just random action pose PVC Skywarp doing something. Bouncing a ball. telling somebody to behave, I don't know. That is Dark of the Moon Deluxe Skywarp. He's alright. Alternator Skywarp, a bit sort of magenta-y, but he can stay. He is lovely. Okay, and on to the last bit of Skywarps and the last bit of the tour. I hope you've had a lovely time. I kind of have. Right, then up the back we have the 2008 Hasbro Masterpiece Skywarp release. He's okay. He just looks a bit naff next to the new one, but he's alright. That is, oh Christ, iGear Conair Raptor Squadron Skywind. He turns into a F-22 Raptor, and it is lovely. Oh my god, I've got to show you that one day. There's Cloud Transformers Hellwarp. He's the shark one. He's very daft. Animated Voyager Skywarp. Not a fan of that mold, but I had to have it. What's that called? A turbo changer or something? Flip changer? He's the small version of that. Small one from Animated, and I think that's the Takara release. But who gives a crap? Fall of Cybertron, Generation Skywarp, very nice indeed. Could do with getting the Takara version of that actually, but he's very good, and I like him a lot. And that is the most recent Skywarp I got. That's Iron Factory, Violet Beauregard. I don't know, something like that. It's got Violet in there. And that, my friends, is pretty much my entire goddamn collection. Oh my god. Have you had fun today? I kind of have. I've enjoyed doing this, and I'm going to enjoy seeing what you guys have to say about it. I've got some more Iron Factory stuff somewhere actually, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's in there. As for any other knockoffs you may have been expecting to see, such as Ren Sora or that giant Wei-Jang Evasion Optimus Prime, those are all packaged up in a cupboard somewhere because, you know, there isn't room for everything. And there actually isn't any room for anything else either. That's absolutely done now. I brought all these new bookcases, and they're great and everything, but now they're completely full to the rafters, and I've no idea what to do. Ah, first world problems, my friends. Anyway, this has been fun, so I shall see you on the next one. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.